Thelochinostako says.
Mm.
Botrix says. Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
La, 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 la. Clothes look strange, but I have not the ability to understand why.
Thelochinostako says. They don't seem too bad to me.
Hmm. I don't know if I'm lagging because I got like a million Microsoft Edge windows or something weird like that, but I just feel laggy. I gotta kill off some tabs.
Thelochinostako says. Evil.
Dun, dun.
Thelochinostako says. Close tabs.
I'm doing it, I'm going. Mm. Let me see if all that nonsense
Velocinistaco
did
says,
anything at all.
I'm back, sorry.
How dare you! I was still closing tabs.
Velocinistaco says, evil tabs.
Maybe, like, I don't know. It wasn't even this bad yesterday, so. Hmm. Not on battery power, am I? No, I'm not.
Captain Price II says.
Wow.
Hello.
Uh, estás jogando nada. It's okay, you must be blind. But a lot of people are blind, so it won't blame you.
Captain Price II says. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty okay. I tired myself out. I ended up doing like 14 miles total on a bike ride. I almost died by the end because I took the heavy bike. I probably wouldn't have suffered as much if I took the manual bike. The only plus side of an electric bike is
Captain
not having
Price
to
II
pedal as
says.
badly on
Hey
hills.
querrieoh, have you ever played the Last of Us game?
No. Sounds like a very strange game. Sounds like a Dead by Daylight ripoff.
Captain Price II says. It a zombie game.
Hmm. I'm I'm thinking of that one where there's a bunch of people that go up on a mountain and there's like a wolf you can save. Didn't they remake that? Or they made it into a movie, right? It's kind of stupid because the game was basically a movie.
Captain Price II says. You never heard it about the game. Botrix says.
I never heard
YouTube chat
anything
check.
about the game, so I certainly didn't hear it about the game. See, it's like really annoying for some reason when I'm pressing space. Is the space key on my keyboard giving out? I think that would kill me. Maybe I should take it out.
Thelochinistako says. I feel like I saw someone play it on Animatic says. Arg matey.
Arg, matey. How you doing?
Captain
One
Price
second, I
II
gotta
says.
tear off my
Hey
space
querrieoh,
key.
have you ever played Telltale Walking Dead game?
Now, you know, that was an interesting one. I got the free demo, I think on the iPhone when the mobile version came out. And I tried to play with my father. I was too fucking scared. So I ended up watching Cryotic play the entire game, if anyone remembers that guy. Do you think my space key will just decide to stop working? Hello, it's me, your father. Don't do this to me. Okay.
Animatic says. I'm losing it right now, because I can't draw due to me being sick.
Why are you letting your sickness dictate what you can and cannot do? If you can't draw, you might as well just lay in bed. No eating allowed. Only
Captain Price
water.
II says. Hey querrieoh, have you ever watched the Owl House cartoon?
No, see, the last cartoon I ever watched was Avatar: The Last Airbender, and that's basically it. What else? Well, I really liked the Ruby. When I was a child, I
Captain
used
Price
to walk
II
about.
says. What about Amphibia?
No idea what that
Animatic
is.
says. Because it's like real bad, it feels lime, I'm dying bruh.
Well, I'm glad it doesn't. I'm glad it doesn't feel lemon. You're dying. Just close your eyes. I mean, sleep is the best cure. Just don't eat. Drink a lot of water. Maybe some salt in it. Maybe some lemon in it. Maybe some ginger in it. Tea is nice.
Captain Price II says. What
You
Disney
sleep.
Channel show or cartoon have you watched? Animatic
Sweet
says.
life on deck.
Why are you a potato?
Why aren't you a potato? Huh? Huh? Because potato, it was very easy to find a stock image of a potato.
Thelokinestaco says. Potato. Animatic says. Because I'm a cat.
Oh, fancy little shit, aren't you? Then I can't be a cat anymore. Someone came in here, made fun of me for being a potato, and they're a cat. Can't be a cat anymore. All my dreams are crushed, Taco. Also, yeah, I'm just stuck on his, like, boob things. Don't
Thelokinestaco says.
question me here.
Tisk 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 can't be anything.
It can't be anything. All my dreams are crushed. Hex, I'm never gonna get this, am I should just quit
Animatic says.
on my head.
Cats are cooler than potatoes though.
Whoa. Just throwing the shade.
Captain Price II says. You look like that potato from that preschool cartoon on Disney Junior.
Sorry, I'm not allowed to watch Disney Junior. Everyone says that.
Thelokinestaco
Makes me
says.
look like I'm weird.
Potato is potato, but this cat/potato is definitely cooler. Captain Price II says. Small potatoes cartoon.
I think the
Animatic
last
says.
hmm,
What?
I think the last child show I ever watched was no, not Paw Patrol. PJ Masks, which I can never say correctly because a child that was being babysat at my house was obsessed with the show. We would just put it on for him like non-stop. I learned the characters because I had to fucking just when he was here and he was watching it. So I just fucking sat there and watched. It wasn't that bad of a show, really. I think I like it more than Paw Patrol, which I've never watched. And there was like some show with a vampire girl or some shit that looked even interesting. I'm not going no. I'm not making this any better, am I? I'm gonna have to look at way more I'm gonna have to look at way more pornography if I want to get this. And I don't want tips right now, so this is what you get.
Thelokinestaco says. LOL.
I plan on line arting this anyway.
Animatic says. Best way to learn anatomy trust.
Well, I would if I was gonna draw anything like that, I would just copy my favorite manhwa, as in like my favorite romance manhwas. So all we would get is really buff guys, winky buff guys, pretty boys. I mean, it has all the types of poses I would ever need to learn to draw. Really, they're all works of art. I know one manhwa called it's Shutline. It's about this like we got this undercover FBI or something agent,
Animatic
undercover
says.
secret
Anyways,
agent.
I'm gonna go sleep like a cat. So I can draw later.
Sleep like a lion. Sleep like 12 hours. Sleep until the sickness desists. I wish you luck. I'm gonna not sleep so that I can not draw later. Are his hips too? It's like when you look at it like right here, it does look like his hips are a bit too much. So I'll just make him bigger and hide more of his hips. What else could I do?
Thelokinestaco says. Definitely very feminine hips.
Yeah, but they did have some sort of structure, but I do wrong. I think I slimmed down his waist a lot too. But whatever. Okay, I'll just slim it down. Or maybe if I make it get well. Alright, well, seems better to me. Okay, then I'll consider that done on that sketch's part. And then I'll move on to the chibi sketch. Finalize it with the feral.
Thelochinostako says. More and more and Marie.
Ah. I gotta drink up this water before it goes stale.
Thelochinostako says. Drink more water.
Okay, there's a video called Dragon Guard and Near, a full series retrospective, and it's only 7 hours. I don't know if this is even a half of a full retrospective. How can you need only 7 hours?
Thelochinostako says. Only 7 hours XD.
Alright, the pose might need to change just to reflect a little bit of character. Brainstorming.
Thelokinistako says. Hmm.
I'm tempted to do some kind of like, giving the camera a middle finger.
Thelokinistako says. Use the brain.
The brain is mush. Hmm. I can imagine something. What should he be doing with that hand exactly?
Botrix says. YouTube chat check.
YouTube continues to work, it seems.
Thelokinistako says. YouTube chat check.
You imposter.
Thelokinistako says. Evil imposter.
Hmm. I really don't want to draw the other arm. So I'm not going to.
Thelokinistako says. Make him a amputee.
No, it's just you could just consider it part of the a design variety. I am too fucking lazy. Okay, well, okay. If I had to.
Thelochinostako says. Second arm added at 10 plus per. Thelochinostako says. Bid.
Uh, well, okay. If I had to make him do the middle finger, how would he? Like, okay, maybe they're just sticking it out.
Thelochinostako says. Lurk for a few minutes.
Okay.
Thelochinostako says. Chibi time.
Yes, what do you think I've been saying this whole time? Were you not looking? Oh, were you typing without not looking? Do not make me hit you, sir.
Thelochinostako says. You were still working on the guy before I got back came.
No, I don't think so. I've been working on the chibi. I was talking
Thelochinostako
about the
says.
arm and everything.
Before I left. Thelochinostako says. I do know. Thelochinostako says. The chibi looks very silly.
I guess the question is, good silly or bad silly?
Thelochinostako says. Silly silly, or good silly.
Like, so silly, no one would buy it silly, or...
Thelochinostako says. Cute silly fun silly, not silly like stupid.
Mm. I can't believe I tried to say that I would be finished with lining by the end of the stream. Let's see, I'll aim for like another 30 minutes. So I can just do the hair and finish the chibi.
Thelochinostako says. Art takes time, don't worry about it, but 30 minutes sounds very good.
Who's got time? Look at me.
Thelochinostako says. Awu hhha.
Ew, I just want a chair now. Oh, the chair is calling to me. What do I do, Taco?
Thelochinostako says. No chair yet.
Ugh. I mean, I'm already sitting in the chair.
Thelochinostako says. You said 30 minutes. Thelochinostako says. Get out of the chair. Thelochinostako says. Art. Thelochinostako says. I'm gonna come call you and yell at you.
Power. Alright. Well, there's only one answer for being sleepy on stream.
Thelochinostako says. Sleepy chair later.
There's only one solution. Y'all know what it is. No. Alright, my brothers, listen closely. Tonight we make the Trojans pay. 10 years of war they killed us slowly. Now I see the ones who slay. Think of your wives and your children. Your family's wondering where you've been. They're growing old and yet you're still here. Do what I say and you'll see them again. Diomedes will lead the charge. Agamemnon will make yards. Menelaus will send his mates through the gates to take the whole city at large. Just will choose any arrows attack and little Ajax will stay back. Nestor, suit an interceptor. Header, then your the brothers of Hector. Find that inner strength now. Use that will of pride. Fight through every pain now. Ask yourself inside. How do you live for? What do you fight for? What do you live for? What do you try for? Penelope, and Telemachus. I fight for us. I fight for us. Telemachus, I'm on my way. Attack! Apply. We start all over. Because I found the lyrics. Alright, my brothers, listen closely. Tonight we make the Trojans pay. 10 years of war they killed us slowly. And now we'll be the ones who slay. Think of your wives and your children. Your families wonder where you've been. They're growing old and yet you're still here. Do what I say and you'll see them again. Diomedes will lead the charge. Agamemnon will flank the guards. Menelaus will let our mates through the gates to take the whole city at large. Teucer will shoot any ambush attack, and little Ajax will stay back. Nestor, secure Helen and protect her. Neo, avenge your father, killed the brothers of Hector. Find that inner strength now. Use that well of pride. Fight through every pain now. Ask yourself inside. What do you live for? What do you try for? What do you wish for? What do you fight for? Penelope, Penelope, and Telemachus. I fight for us, I fight for us. Penelope, Telemachus, I'm on my way. Attack! Who was that? A vision that is to come, not be outrun, can only be dealt with right here and now. Tell me how, I don't think you're ready. A mission to kill someone's son, a foe who won't run, unlike anyone you have faced before. Say no more, I know that I'm ready, I don't think you're ready. It's just an infant, it's just a boy. What sort of imminent threat does he pose that I cannot avoid? This is the son of none other than none what? This is the son of none other. This is the son of none other than Troy's very own Prince Hector. This is the son of none other than. This is the son of none other than Troy's very own Prince Hector. This is the son of none other than Troy's very own Prince Hector. Know that he will grow from a boy to an avenger, one ruled by rage as you're consumed by age. If you don't end him now, you'll have no one left to save. You can say goodbye to Penelope. Penelope, I could raise him as my own, or send him far away from home. Make sure his past is never known. I'd rather bleed for ya, down on my knees for ya. I'm begging, please. Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. The blood on your hands is something you won't lose. All you can choose is whose. Water. Ah. Okay.
Thelochinostako says.
I look
Drink,
into
drink, drink,
your
very good singing.
eyes, and I think back to the son of mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war. Your actions haunt my days. Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes and spare yourself the view. How could I hurt you? I'm just a man who's trying to go home, even after all the years away from what I've known. I'm just a man who's fighting for his life. Deep down I would trade the world to see my son and wife. I'm just a man. But when does a comet become a meteor? When does the candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster? Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. I'm just a man. 600 men. 600 men under my command, with only one goal in mind. 600 men. 600 miles of open sea. But the problem's not the distance. And Ithaca's waiting, my kingdom is waiting, Penelope's waiting for me, so full speed ahead, full speed ahead. Captain, 600 men. 600 men with big mouths to feed, and we've run out of supplies to eat. 600 men. 600 reasons to take what we can. So, Captain, what's the plan? Watch where the birds fly, they will lead us to land. There we'll hunt for food, my second in command. Now full speed ahead, full speed ahead. Tease, look! There in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows. Maybe they're people lighting a fire. Maybe they'll share some food, who knows? Something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke. I say we strike first. We don't have time to waste, so let's raid the place and... No. Polities gear up. You and I'll go ahead. You and I'll go ahead. Try to find a way, no one ends up dead. You don't know what's ahead, me till sunrise. And if we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole place burn. Now full speed ahead, full speed ahead, full speed, we're up, we're off, and away we go. Full speed ahead, full speed ahead. And then where do we jump to from there? Poseidon, 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 Poseidon. In all my years of living, it isn't very often that I get pissed off. I learn to chill with the waves, but damn, you cross the line. I've been so gracious, and yet you've hurt the son of mine. That's right, the Cyclops you made blind is mine. No, I'm left without a choice, and without a doubt. Guess the pack of wolves are swimming with the shark now. I've gotta make you bleed, I need to see you drown. But before you go, I mean to make you learn how ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ourselves. You are the worst kind of good, 'cause you're not even great. A Greek who reeks of self-righteousness, that's what I hate. 'Cause you fight to save lives, but won't kill and don't get the job done. I mean, you totally could have avoided all this had you just killed my son. But no. You are far too nice. Mercy has a price. It's the final crack. We're about to break the ice now. You reveal your name, then you let him live. Unlike you, I've got no mercy left to give, 'cause ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ourselves. Now it is finally time to say goodbye. Today you die, unless of course you apologize for my son's pain and all his cries. Poseidon, we meant no harm, we only harmed him to disarm him. We took no pleasure in his pain, we only wanted to escape. The line between naivety and hopefulness is almost invisible, so close your heart. The world is dark and ruthlessness is mercy. Die. Captain, 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 Captain. What have you done? 43 left under your command. I am your darkest moment, the monster that always draws near. Last words? All I gotta do is open this bag. Remember me. And then what? Mm. If I could sing one more song, would it be Underworld? Or the song right before Underworld? Pick a number, 17 or 18.
The Lochanastaco says. 18.
Good choice. Cersei's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. My comrades, this land confuses your mind. So no matter what we find, full speed ahead until we find the prophet. Good. All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who've died. Nothing's what it seems. And here in the underworld, the past seems close behind. This land confuses your mind. When does a man become a monster? 558 men who died under your command. Captain, 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 why would you let the Cyclops live when ruthlessness is mercy? All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who died. Nothing's what it seems. But in the underworld, the past seems close behind. I keep thinking of the infant from that night. I keep thinking of the infant from that night. That life is amazing when you read it with open arms. Whatever we face will be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, we can light up the world. Here's how to start. Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Odysseus, when you come home, I'll be waiting. Even if you're the last thing I see, I'm right here, Mom. Can't you see I'm waiting? I took too long and ventured too far while you were waiting, waiting, waiting. Hi, Mom. All I hear are screams. Every time I dare to close my eyes, I no longer dream. Only nightmares of those who've died. Nothing's what it seems. And in the underworld, your past is always close behind. Your past is always close behind. Down in the underworld. Alright. Now that we are stuck here in the underworld, I guess we gotta finish this chibi. No matter how much I would love to just keep singing.
Thelochinistako says. You got it? Thelochinistako says. I believe E.
Alright. Random music. I've been there and I've seen it. I'm never gonna stop believing. You'll find your flame. We go, it's the end of the show. I'll hear them, they're calling your name. 'Cause in the end, it's you and your friends. You'll find your flame. Cause in the end, it's you and your friends. You'll find your flame.
Botrix says. YouTube chat check.
Wow. Of a different kind, where we've been growing slowly. I think I'm on 11, but I'm on a 9. Yeah, you don't really know me. Never gonna pass this into the game. It on there brings you glory. Done this road before. Already know the story. You know, I feel like he'd look really good in a ninja costume. But why do I find myself giving so many of these characters ninja costumes? Like, you may not realize it, but it's an ongoing theme. I don't know. If it doesn't sell, I guess I'll do that and sell them.
The Lokinistako says. You have a thing for ninjas.
That sounds horrific. But I do like assassins, so...
The Lokinistako says. It's you we are talking about XD.
I have a thing for nearly everything. You're going slowly. Think I'm on 11, but I'm on a 9. Think you don't
The
really
Lokinistako
know
says.
me.
XDD.
The game that ever brings you glory. Been down this road before. Already know the story. Are you restarting? I do not need like 12 more minutes of this, so... See the devil in your eyes. But he could be pointing at his butt. Ow. I just caused myself pain by trying to point at my own butt.
The Lokinistako says. What lol?
If you don't know, it's best not to ask.
The Lokinistako says. It's always best to ask, I also everything I wanna know all.
Hmm. The devil in your eyes. I need a reference image of a character pointing at their butt. This is difficult.
The Lokinistako says. Yeah no I don't know where to find that XD.
Writings on the walls, unleash a million faces, and one by one they fall, like hearted evil, a hero. I am all I am in this world, where one is all in this world. Near the fall. Leave your mark, realize my heart. Your mark, realize my heart. Learn, lean on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn the words of yesterday. Live and learn if you fail or if you borrow. Live and learn, we'll never find your way. Mark, analyze my heart. Like, are you sending Instagram memes right now? If you were so bored, get off Instagram.
The
I don't do
Lockinestaco
it.
says.
No.
I sent
Get
one.
off the fucking Instagram. One becomes many.
The Lockinestaco says. It was just a picture I saw when I was opening it to answer messaging.
Hmm. Farewell is come and gone. Something left will carry on. This self-existed, this that it makes to be infinite.
Thelochinistako says. Lurk for a moment.
Hmm. See, I want to sing the song. I want to sing the song very, very much, but no. No one deserves it. I don't deserve it. Nothing deserves it. One day. Inside, inside, inside my life. Inside. Time. Light inside.
Thelochinistako says.
Hmm.
Ah.
Bodies in a boost and a five five six yards and a fast and a run a bit jack.
Thelochinistako says. Bed soon.
Probably. Should I try to line art? You will pay for flies to fly for
Thelochinistako says.
me.
I think save it for tomorrow.
Down, down, down. I'll just try it. Wait a little bit.
Delacanastaco says. It's bedtime, so don't start something at bedtime.
Hmm. It, just a little bit.
Delacanastaco says. Tisk tisk tisk.
Drop dead, drop dead. I head. There to I can break
Delacanastaco
you.
says. Just little bit, yes.
Hmm. Oh. Uh, I can feel it burning. I think it's time to burn it down. Down, down. Okay. The song is over. I'll go to bed. Let's do this again tomorrow then.
Delacanastaco says. Sorry.
What do you mean sorry? What the fuck are you saying sorry for?
Delacanastaco says. Good, get sleep, try again tomorrow.
Not try again, just continue. Anyhow, good night. Good night, everyone.
Delacanastaco says. Do more tomorrow.
Okay.
Delacanastaco says. Good night.
Bleh.